Hey guys, this is a recreation that I was asked to do. It's going to be a little different on everybody based on people's eye shapes. Mine's not exactly the same as the girls in the picture, and my eyebrows are completely different, and the eyebrows really help the eye kind of pull together. Um, Also, if you have a darker skin, I don't recommend using white. The girl in the picture's skin is very, very pale. It's paler than mine, which is hard to do. So the white I can kind of get away with it, but anybody with darker skin, you're going to want to just use like a shade slightly lighter than your own skin tone, because white's just not going to look good on somebody with darker skin for this look anyways. Aside from that, it's pretty simple, just a lot of blending, and then obviously you don't have to wear the fake lashes. She has fake lashes on in the picture, but they're not necessary. But they do make your eye kind of pull up, and it looks really pretty with the fake lashes. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any more requests, I'll be happy to do them. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.
Okay, you're going to start with a matte white and a base shadow brush, and you're going to want to really make sure you're getting it in the inner corner of your eye right there. It's built out, it even comes out a little onto the nose, and then you're going to sweep it all over across your lid, also underneath your lid, and then it's going to be a little bit thicker on the inner corner and the first half of your eyelid, and it can be a little thicker up towards your eyebrow too, but anywhere else it doesn't really matter because it's going to be covered with the crease color. And you're going to want to use an angled brush for this. This is a very thin angled brush because it's such a cut crease that you need something very small to get in there. She has color on the inner part of her crease, but you can barely see it. You're going to start with a very warm brown. You can even use a purple if you'd like. Even a brick would be really pretty. I used a warm brown here. It's hard to pick up the colors on the camera, but it's a warm brown that I'm using. And you're just going to use the angle brush to draw the shape that you want. And you're just going to keep doing it until you get to the exact shape that you like. And you don't want to thicken too much on the inner corner of the eye. It stays very thin right there. And as far as the bottom line, you're going to run that underneath your lower lashes, probably about a third of the way in, and then it's going to blend in a little more when you do the blending. And the upper line and the lower line of your lashes meet. You're going to blend everything out. There's a lot of blending in this, so be prepared. It does take a while, but it's a very pretty look, so it's worth it. You always want to do your blending with a clean brush too. If this one gets too messy, feel free to swap it out and get a new one. And then I'm adding more of the brown. You just build in layers until you get the color and the shape that you want. Again, more blending. And you can tell that my color goes out a little further than hers. That's because my eyebrows go out further than hers. If you'd like to keep it closer to your eye, you can do that. It's up to you. But for me, I wanted to keep it closer to the picture in regards to the eyebrows. So since mine go out further, the makeup had to go out a little bit further. And now I'm using black on the same angle brush. And it's going to stay just inside the brown. You don't want it to go all the way out because there's going to be the color switch in between. So it's going to be the brown fading into the black. And again, a very thin line in the crease. And then when we blend it out, it'll get a little bit thicker, but it's very thin. Also, if you're afraid to use black, you can use a darker brown. But if you blend it enough, it's not real dark. And since there's so much white on your eye, it's not too dark for you. This is an accent brush. I'm just using this to fill in that outer edge of the eye, just to get a little more dense color application right there. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I keep looking at the picture so I get it right. And blend again. Now you're going to tightline, and that's a black liner running on your top waterline. You run it along all of the top, and then in this look she also has it on the inner corner of the bottom, but just the inner corner, maybe about a quarter of the way in on the bottom lash line. And then here I'm using a white liner for the rest of the lower waterline. You want to make sure it's pretty bright right there. The white liner helps the eyes look more open, since there's so much dark around them. And this is just a pen liner. It makes for really sharp work. Side edge and then gets thinner towards the middle of your eye, and it just gets buried into your lashes. So there's nothing on about the inner third of your eyelid on top. And then you run it along actually in the lashes on the lower third of your eye. You don't want it down below, it's actually running into your lashes. And now you're going to want to curl your lashes to help them blend better with the false lashes. When you add glue to the lashes, you don't need a lot. You just add a very thin strip along the top of the band. And here I'm just letting it dry to tacky before I apply them. And now I like to use the tweezers to push the lashes, the false lashes and my own lashes together, so you can't see any space between them. And then I do only a thin coat of mascara since there's lashes on. They already look thicker and longer. You don't need that much mascara, that just kind of melds them together. And for this look, the bottom lashes are actually pretty thick, so I'm using the tip of the wand to apply the mascara. And that's the finished look. I hope you liked it.